A German car would ask, how does it feel to drive? A Japanese car would ask, how long can it last? A Korean car would ask, how do we make value feel premium? Same car, 4 wheels, but different priorities. Start with German cars. The appeal is obvious once you drive one. The steering has weight, the door shuts with a solid thud, the gearbox reacts quickly, the car feels planted. Even a normal drive feels more serious than it needs to. That is the German thing. It is not just A to B, it is the experience. The machine talks back to you. You feel that someone cared about the driving part, but that feeling comes with a cost. German cars can become complicated very quickly. A simple problem can involve sensors, modules, software, coding, scanning, resetting, pairing. From the outside, especially to a mechanic, it can look strange. Why is this simple part buried here? Need a special tool? One small failure, 5 warning lights? That is the trade-off. German cars can feel great to drive, but ownership can feel like dealing with a machine that is too clever for its own good. Now, Japanese cars. A Japanese car often feels less exciting. Steering can feel light, drive can feel disconnected, interior may not impress. But I do not think that is an accident. Japanese cars are not always trying to seduce you on day one. They are trying to leave you alone for 10 years. That is a different promise. Open the bonnet and things usually make sense. There is space, parts are reachable, layout is logical. The design feels like someone asked, how do we reduce problems? Not, how do we impress the buyer in the showroom? That is why people call Japanese cars boring. But boring can be good, predictable, tested, quietly improved over many generations. The car starts, the aircon works, the gearbox behaves. The engine keeps going, no drama. That reliability is not just a feature, it is almost a matter of pride. If the car fails early, it feels like the company broke its promise. Japanese cars may not give you the most emotional drive, but they give you peace of mind. Now, Korean cars. Korean cars had a different problem. They were not born with German prestige. They did not have Japanese trust at the start, so they had to fight for attention. That made them hungry. They learned from Japan reliability, efficiency, practicality. They learned from Europe design, features, interior feel. Then they tried to give buyers more for the money. Better equipment, sharper styling, longer warranty, more features in the lower price bracket. The message was simple: give us a chance. They cannot just say, trust our badge. They had to put value on the table. A long warranty is not just warranty, it is a trust-building weapon. It tells the buyer, we know you are unsure, so we will stand behind the car. That is the Korean play. Make value feel premium. The trade-off is time. Some Korean cars are very good now, but Japan built its reputation over decades. Trust is not won in the showroom. Year 8, year 10, year 12. So I would not say German good, Japanese boring, Korean cheap. That is too narrow. German cars sell feel. Japanese cars sell trust. Korean cars sell value with ambition. Different priorities, different trade-offs. If you want driving feel, German makes sense. Minimum drama, Japanese makes sense. Features and value, Korean makes sense. The mistake is arguing as if there is one best car culture. There is not. There is only best for what? Best to drive, best to own, best value. Every car is a compromise. And every car culture shows what its makers cared about first.